So you want to be a YouTuber, but you don't want to sit up here and spend $500,000 trying to find a decent setup. This video right now is going to help you find things at a reasonable price range. I'm telling you this right now, you're gonna spend over $1,000 for everything that you want total, maybe even $1,500, maybe even $2,000 if you want slightly higher end items. So just be aware of that. But the number one thing you're going to need more than anything else is a PC. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the PC I have. The PC I have is on the screen right now. It's a decent PC. I don't play games on it. I just simply record gameplay from my P5 and then I import the gameplay to my PC using an Elgato, blah blah blah, whatever. I'll touch on that a little bit later, but this PC is decent. I can edit on this PC, I can stream on this PC at 1080p 60 if I want to, and I can do a whole lot of other things on this PC if I want. Now I can even play games on this PC, but you're not going to end up playing high-end games on very high settings. Okay, I can play Fortnite from 1080p 60 around like decent to high settings, you know, and Fortnite isn't even that intense of a game, so that's just going to show you guys the experience you might have on here. After you get your PC, the number one thing you want to look at is editing software. If you want to make videos, if you want to stream or whatever, or do stream highlights and clip or whatever the case may be, you're going to need to find the editing software. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, no nigga, you're not gonna find the editing software for free. No matter what editing software you want, if it's good, you're gonna have to pay for it. Now that's no issue or whatever. I pay for Premiere Pro personally. This editing software is pretty damn good. I mean, I haven't had any real issues with it, to be honest with you. I can do whatever I want, however I want on here, which is great. And I pay about $20 a month for it. Now, do I pay for it? No, I don't. But whoever's paying for it, they don't know that they're paying for it. That's the thing. Now, until they find out, I might be a little bit effed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But for right now, this is $20 a month, and that's not bad, because if you making videos and you're being consistent and you're making money from this, you can get that back easily. So don't even trip on that. That's the second thing you're gonna need after you get a PC. Now, the second thing you want to start looking at is monitors. Now, you can find a pretty good 1080p monitor for around $150. I have this BenQ monitor that I've been having for like literally 2 years now. It's been a pretty decent amount of time. Hasn't done me any wrong or anything like that. It's a 27-inch monitor and it's 1080p. It's perfectly fine. If anything, it's gonna look sharper than usual. Now, where monitor prices really skyrocket is when you want to get higher refresh rate monitors and all that. My monitor right now is 60 hertz. There's 90 hertz, there's 120 hertz, and blah blah, whatever. It gets up there, okay? But the higher you go up there, the more it's gonna go in price. So be wary of that. I would just say stick with a 1080p 60 hertz monitor, especially if you're not like a hardcore gamer. You don't really need all those hertz if you're not gonna utilize it. You know what I'm saying? But if you plan on recording gameplay from your PlayStation, you're going to need a second monitor in order to do that. So if you want to go curved monitors, curved 1080p monitors, I would do that. It'll give you more of a immersive, that's what I'm looking for, immersive experience when it comes to watching your gameplays or editing or just simply playing the game. I have one regular monitor and I have a Spectre 75 hertz, which was still kind of cheap, to be honest with you. 75 hertz 24-inch curved monitor. That's my second monitor. My first one is a BenQ 27-inch. Or yeah, 27-inch. My second one is a Spectre 24-inch curved monitor. So it works really well for games. Obviously, I don't notice that big of a difference from 60 to 75. Maybe you will, but nigga, that shit was on sale, so you know I had to get it. The fourth thing you're gonna need is an Elgato. An Elgato is the thing every single streamer, doesn't matter, whoever records gameplay, they use an Elgato. Get an HD 60S Plus Elgato. This PC will definitely be able to handle it. It records gameplay at 1080p 60. That's the gameplay you're watching right now, and it works flawlessly. Now, I don't have any issues. Setting it up with a dual monitor setup might be tricky. I might make a video on that depending on if you need help or not, because it took me literally, I'm not shitting you, I might be stupid, but it took me 12 hours, not straight, duh, but it took me 12 hours to finally figure out how to set this damn thing up properly so I can record gameplay the right way. So if you want a video on that, let me know. So you have the PC, you have two monitors, you have your PlayStation, which you already have before even recording gameplay in the first place, right? PlayStation or Xbox, just so you know that Elgato works with both. So the fifth thing you're going to need is a microphone. The microphone I have currently is just a Blue Yeti microphone. I found it at Disc Replay randomly. I don't know how the hell I found it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. They're kind of cheap, to be honest with you. They're really good microphones. They really isolate sound really well. When you make videos though, obviously turn your TV off, make sure your door is closed. have all the outside noise gone, because this thing will pick it up depending on what your settings are. If the gain is up really high, blah blah whatever, make sure the gain is pretty low, okay, in general, honestly, so niggas is not fucking having heart attacks every time they hear you. So after you get your Blue Yeti mic, the next thing you might want to look at are headphones. Now my headphones are Razer Nari Ultimates. They are very expensive headphones. I did not buy these shits. I got these shits for my birthday when I turned 16. And let me tell you, these things are absolutely amazing. But like I said, very expensive. The headphones you get really don't matter. It's just that when you want to listen back to what you've already made, or maybe you want to listen to music while gaming or whatever, you're going to need a decent pair of headphones. Now, I would look at Sony's personally. I like Sony headphones. I have Sony earbuds and I have Sony overhead headphones. So both of them work pretty damn well, to be honest with you. But if you want like actual gamer headphones, they're gonna run you a decent amount. I'll let you guys look for that. Personally, I'm not gonna start throwing ideas out because truthfully, I don't know which ones are good or bad. But I know that Razer Nari Ultimate, those headphones are really good, nigga. The bass on these shits, woo! Nigga, the bass on these shits is amazing. So let me run down what you need or what you should already have, just in case you just skip most of this video. You're gonna need a PC. I showed you guys was already on screen earlier, but I'll link it down in the description. After you get the PC, you're gonna need 2 monitors for if you want to record gameplay from your PlayStation or Xbox. Okay, that's what you're going to need, 2 monitors. Next, an Elgato, preferably the Elgato HD S plus 60, nigga, whatever, the 60 FPS Elgato. You'll be able to find it when you get on Amazon. Okay, I'll link it in the description too. After that, you're gonna need a microphone. Now the microphone, honestly, it can be whatever you want. I suggest Blue Yeti because I really like Blue Yeti mics. And then after that, you may need a decent pair of headphones. So that's how you get started. That's how you get started on YouTube. Honestly, man, like I said, all this is gonna run you about $1,500 maybe. If you already have a PlayStation, that will probably cut off maybe like $300 or something like that. If you don't already have a PlayStation or Xbox and you need to buy one, that's gonna make the price go up a little bit, especially if you want a PS5. If you want a PS5, it's gonna be $2,000. But since I already had my PS5 for like about a year and a half before I got my PC, it already slashed off the cost I needed for that. So it's gonna be pretty expensive, man. But the last thing, and I mean the very, very last thing you need to have in order to become a YouTuber is you need to have resilience. You need to be consistent. You need to strive for something. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no point in making videos if you not gonna watch them back. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no point in videos if you yourself cannot enjoy them and you have no pride in making them. You need to have pride in what you do and you need to be consistent. The only way you can even be shown on YouTube, for the most part, to be honest with you, is if you get monetized. And the only way you can get monetized is if you get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. It's gonna be hard. This is why it takes some people a year to get big like that. But I'm telling you, man, after you get big, after you've been consistent, the work will pay off. Now, I'm not really that consistent. I'm not gonna lie. I've taken some breaks from this channel. Some breaks I needed to take. Some other breaks just from a lack of motivation. But at the end of the day, you need to motivate yourself in order to get big on YouTube, man. The shit is hard. I'm telling you, it's hard, and YouTube may not even be relevant by the time I get big, and it may be some other platform. I don't know. But regardless, you need to get off your ass. You need to make videos, okay? Even if it's just 1 video per day. I made it my goal to make a video every day for a month, and I relatively accomplished that goal. I had to private some videos because some of them were ass. I'm not even gonna hold you. Some of them were pretty bad, but I made it my goal to post 1 video a day for 28 days, and I ended up doing pretty well. I gained about 3 subs from doing that, and honestly, if you just keep going, it's inevitable you'll get to 1,000. You just need to be consistent. You need to make content that's true to you. That's the best advice I could possibly give you.